The unveiling of a car I bought recently in order to do mods on. Now before I unwrap my present, and just in case you're disappointed at first glance, just keep on watching because this is a very specific year, make and model car with a specific engine and transmission that I've been looking for forever, and they're hard to come by, yet they're affordable and they're fairly easy, or rather they're made to do modifications on. All right, here we go. You guessed it, it's an Audi, and it's a beautiful Audi, I might add, but then again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And this is a 2000 Audi A6 Quattro with a 2.7 liter bi-turbo V6 engine. Now you might be thinking these Audi A6s are a dime a dozen, but it's hard to get them with the 2.7 liter bi-turbo engine. They usually come with the 2.8 liter dual overhead cam engines that's naturally aspirated. And the 2.7 liter bi-turbo engine that's inside this Audi here is usually in the S4 B5 series, which were made from 97 to 2002. However, as you can see, some Audi A6s do have this twin turbo engine as well. And for me, it had to be an Audi A6, or rather the C5 series, because I love the body style on these and much prefer them over the S4 B5 series. To me, the B5 S4s look pretty ugly. That's just my personal opinion. And in fact, they look like a offspring or a child of a 95 Honda Accord and a 99 Volvo S40 or something. And what further complicated finding this car was that I wanted an Audi A6 with a 2.7 liter twin turbo engine that came with a manual 6-speed transmission. And the color had to be either black or red. Because I don't know if you can tell, but I like the color black. And I also like the color red. Chingon. And if you're wondering, these engines have a compression ratio of 9.3 to 1 and 250 peak horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. But however, this Audi A6, when compared to Audi S4 with the same engine and transmission, does weigh a bit more. I believe it weighs about 3,896 pounds versus 3,593 pounds for the S4. And as a result, these are a bit slower. I believe the 0 to 60 time for these is about 5.6 seconds and a quarter mile time of about 14 seconds. And neither of those times are anything to brag about, but then again, we bought this car to do mods on and make it considerably more faster than what it is. And as far as how much I paid for this beauty, well, I bought this car at an auction. Now, I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with auctions, but auctions can be very confusing, as you're about to see.
What
is he saying? So there, as you saw, there's just one lane. All the bidders are on one side, then there's the auctioneer on the other side, and cars are passing through very fast. There's no pre-sale inspection, and the auctioneer is just throwing out numbers, and it's easy to get confused. And that's what happened. I ended up paying, $4,580 for this 2000 Audi A6 with 127,000 miles on it. But the good news is it has all the specs I was looking for, plus it's very clean. As you can see, this driver's side leather seat, which wears out very quickly on these Audis, especially in Southern California heat, is in fairly good shape. It has no tears, no dry areas, nothing. And actually the passenger seat and the rear seats are in much better shape. The paint is also in pretty good shape. None of the clear coat is flaky or dull. It has a nice shine to it. Whoever owned this car took good care of it. And best of all, this engine is completely stock. No one did any mods to it, no one abused it, so this is perfect for what we're trying to do. But it does have one very small dent on the front driver's side. As you can see, the front left side of this car is going to need some work. Yeah, it sucks when there's no pre-sale inspection, and when the cars are passing through the lane, the car looks great because you're on the other side. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to replace this front bumper cover, paint it, get a new headlight, replace this left front fender, and probably replace this hood as well. But luckily, it looks like this left front door has escaped unscathed. But on the other hand, I'll probably have to replace this hood as well. And probably some other brackets that are inside here that have probably gotten broken as a result of the collision. But luckily, as far as I can tell right now, there does not seem to be any frame or structural damage as a result of this collision. All right, I'm just kidding. I did not pay $4,800 for this car. I actually bought this car at a pretty big discount, even considering the accident on that side. But I want people out there to realize that, you know, auctions aren't what they're supposed to be all the time. You know, if you go to auctions, especially for your first time, there's a good chance you're gonna overpay for stuff. So you wanna keep that in mind. So yeah, I bought this car for the total cost of $588. Cost of the car itself was $400. There was a $100 buyer fee, a service fee of $59 for whatever reason, and an internet fee of $29. Actually, I guess it's a steal because I'm planning to fixing this myself with spray paint. That's right, you heard me right. I'm gonna spray can it. I'm gonna replace the panels and then paint it and apply clear coat with a spray can, and it's gonna look awesome. If you don't think it's doable, then I guess you better subscribe and stay tuned. And after we fix that, then it's time to do some dyno runs to get our stock readings and then start doing mods. We'll probably start off with the basics like a cold air intake, headers, and etc. and go from there. And for all you dog lovers, I want you to say hi to Butthead and Beavis. Yep, that's his new sidekick. They are supposed to play together, not pee in the house, and leave me the hell alone. But that's not going according to plan right now. And if my finances permit, we'll do dyno runs after each mod to see how much horsepower or torque that said mod was able to add to our car. But then again, we're gonna have to fix that small little dent on the front left side first, so it might take a while. But in the meantime, there will be other videos, so make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and also do me a huge favor and check out my other videos, of which I put links to on this side of the screen. There will also be links down below in the description box as well. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.